Hey all. If you're watching this video, this means it's been sent to you or that you have gotten onto the new Baxter Health EMS YouTube page and you are needing some assistance in how to set up a Zoom account to be able to enter into a Zoom room. So um, we're gonna work with a few things here, kind of get you the basics of what you need to do in order to be able to work along with the rest of your coworkers and your management team. In case you don't know me, I'm sure most of you do, or at least you've seen me around. My name is Tasia Charles. And I work over at Fulton County as a paramedic. I'm a team lead over there. I'm also, you've probably heard, the director of the EMS program over here at ASU Med Home, which is where I'm at today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this. I am going to screen share and we're going to set up an account. When this pulls up, you're going to see a blank desktop. All right, so I'm going to, I think I have a Zoom account for my personal, so we're going to do that. Okay, if you see me looking off screens, I have like 3 screens and I navigate between the 3 of them. So I'm still talking to you if you can see me. You just may be seeing the side of my face. So the first thing we're going to go do is we're going to open up our web browser. We're going to go to zoom.us. Zoom.us navigates you to zoom.com. It's just to make sure that we get the US version. So when you get to this page, you're going to go up to the top of the page where it says sign in. All right, so I'm going to test this real quick. We're going to see what this does. Okay, so it's showing me I don't have a Zoom account, which is good. So I'm going to create a free account. If you see this blue within that red little paragraph there. So it's going to ask you to verify your age. You guys don't tell anybody how old I am. I wasn't born in the 1800s. So there's that. So I'm going to put in my email again. Hit continue. So it's going to ask me to check my email. Actually, I'm going to do that. Oh, that was right. I'm sure you guys have did this for other accounts. So right here, I'm going to copy your verification code. So you have to do it within 10 minutes. This code will expire in the next 10 minutes to sign up. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to highlight it, click copy. I'm going to jump back over, click in the box, and there is my code. All right, next thing to create my account. You're going to set up whatever password that you want. If you noticed, it's telling me what it all should include. I always hate these. For educators, most of you aren't educators. Totally cool. Don't do it, it's a trap. You don't have to do your phone number. You can just say not interested, don't ask me again. Don't worry about any of this. You don't need a free trial. You don't need anything. You shouldn't have to pay for anything. So just take me to my basic account. That's just going to take you to the main Zoom page showing you that you have a Zoom account. Say you want to teach somebody how to do underwater basket weaving and you want to do your own Zoom this is where you're there for that. But this gives you an account that way when you log in to the Zoom software program, that will be there. So I've already got Zoom pulled up. So I'm going to, we're going to see if this signs me out of this video. It didn't. How awesome is that? Okay. So when you download Zoom, the software program for your laptop or for your computer, this right here is for the management side. So I'm just going to say I want to log in my newly created account. So I'm going to put that in there. It's going to ask me for my password. I would click, if this is not already checked, go ahead and stay signed in. That way you don't have to go back and change that at all. AI companion, everything's AI now. So when all the things are going on, this is what you're going to see. So this is showing return to meeting because I'm recording right now. But what you're going to want to do is this should be an option that you're able to click. When you click on that, it's going to pop up and it's going to say, hey, give me your meeting ID and a password. And so Buddy, Pam, Chris, whoever will be able to get that information to you. And then you can join the meeting when they are happening live. So yeah, there's some other options that you can do on there. You can do some, let's see, stop that where you can see me. There's some different options. There's a chat that you can go in and play with. Just be careful because there's a few options in there. You can text everyone. I suggested to Baxter's, to Mountain Homes, we call us Little Baxter, so y'all are Big Baxter. I suggested that the chat box be open on the side of the YouTube meeting on their screen. That way they're able to get your chats in real time. They may set it up a different way where they don't open the chat at all until the end of the meeting. So it's really easy. And when you're in the meeting down on, and I'm looking at my screen because I have the options. It's not going to show up during the recording, but down at the bottom, there's going to be a row and there's going to be participants, chat. You can hit participants and be nosy and see who all joined within the Zoom. You're going to see next to it, it's going to be chat. So if you hit the chat button, when you hit it, it's going to say everyone. And the reason why I say that you have to be careful with this, learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Because you have the ability to, like, I'm old. I'll just say that. You guys know how old I am now. Say I'm wanting to send somebody within the meeting a private message in the chat. Not only is it being transcribed, but also it'll, I'm always fearful that I'm going to send it to the everyone chat as opposed to whoever is in the text thread or the chat thread, send it to that person instead. And I use the example of James having a bad hair day and it looking like that he lost his comb before he went to work that day. So I wouldn't want James to know that, and I wouldn't want everybody else in the Zoom land, the Zoomers, to know the same thing. So if it's something that's opinionated like that, that's probably not professional, and you want to send a jokey joke or something, send it over your phone. Don't be me. So yeah, some other options. I'll screen share again here.
I didn't even know that was happening today. So grateful that you called. Thank you, Fran, last 15 years that Gonna put opening workforce in 10, but we get excited.
So I showed this to management. These are just some cool features.
I agree. Let everybody know, man. If you got friends or family in Tampa, let them know that Caleb is now in the Tampa Bay area at 98.7 FM. But we'd be so grateful if you shoot your friends.
I'll be right back. All right, I ran into some technical difficulties. For some reason, I guess it's an overlay while I'm discussing the options in, hey, on just a second. Sorry about that. Somebody stepped in my office. So the overlay, it will not let me show you what I'm seeing as far as like options go, but I do want to explain some things. So while I'm talking, what I need you to do, like if you're watching this on your laptop, get your phone out and kind of follow along of what we're doing. And if you are on your phone and you're watching this video, then hop onto your laptop. That way you know kind of what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do, if you go to like the screen that shows the app that shows join meeting or hold your own meeting. In the top left-hand corner of that is going to be, if you have a profile picture set up, it's going to show your profile picture. Otherwise, it's just going to show your initials. But if you click on it, it's going to give you a list of things. On mine right now, it shows that I'm in a Zoom meeting because I'm recording. If you go down to settings, the ladies may be more interested in this than than anybody else. So if you get into the settings in the left-hand column, you're going to have some options. One of the things that I want you to pay special attention to in particular is audio. This is going to give your audio, your speaker, and your microphone options. So say that you can come in. It's all right. Sorry. No, you're fine. I'm just recording. It's all right. Say that you um put on like you're using headphones or maybe you're wanting to talk and you're using an external microphone. If you like Bluetooth those or connect them to your laptop or to your phone before you start the program, then you don't have to worry about this. But say that you've got the program open and the meeting is already in progress and you've joined the meeting, then you'll have to go into the settings and change to whatever source that you're using. And the reason why I say this is our students, especially our high school students, I've seen a change in our high school students where, everything is trying to go digital, but our 17, 18, 19-year-olds right now, we want hands-on textbooks and we need help setting up these accounts and this sort of thing. Whereas opposed to our non-traditional students that are more at my age, are getting it. For example, I had a student text me over the weekend going, "Hey, I got a new laptop. I tried to log in to our program to get into the class and it's showing no class." And I was like, "Well, did you log in under the same email and use your same password as what it was on your old computer?" And he was like, "Oh, no." Okay. So just be sure if you're in a meeting and you're like, "I can't hear, I don't understand why I can't hear." Let's go back to these settings first. So it'll automatically start you at speaker. And if you hit the drop down menu, it's going to have what speakers. That's going to be your headphones. That's going to be, so you have some external speakers that you're using. Maybe you're at the pool and you've got Bluetooth speakers out there and you want to go swimming while you're listening to the meeting, then that's where you change it there. Your microphone, of course, same thing. There's a drop down menu. You can change it to whatever that you need to. Audio profile, if you scroll down just a little bit more, it shows that Zoom background noise removal. It will automatically do that for you. And I also want to say this too. I expressed it to management who's going to be facilitating these meetings. Please mute your mic when you first go into I've got something on my face. When you first get into the meeting, unmute yourself if you want to ask a question or put it into the chat. Otherwise, just please be respectful and keep your mic muted. I don't know exactly like how they're going to do things, if they're going to expect you to keep your video on the whole time. That wasn't a real big thing at Fulton County when we were doing this over there. Just as long as they were logged on, because if you're in the car, sitting in car line waiting to pick up your kid, I mean, we understand, and it's not necessarily that we need to see that. They may ask you to pop on and show your face just to make sure that you're there for you to get credit to be there. But yeah, there's that. So video and effects, if you go up, so it's going to show you what the camera sees. So one of the things that's pretty cool here, as you read my shirt, it's going from left to right, like you're reading it, a wise doctor. If you go to mirror my video, right now I've got mine turned off, which is the reason why you can read this properly. It will automatically, the program's automatically going to show this, which is backwards. It's right to left. So if that's important to you, you want to do that underneath the camera tab within the settings. Your virtual backgrounds, this kind of gets cool. If you notice back behind me, I've got blur. This is the automatic setting with the camera that the school provides for me. The external webcam automatically does that, and it softens my skin so I don't look as haggard. But you can do all kinds of things. I hit blur. This is this. If I want to be an astronaut, I can be out in space. So how you get those off is you go back up to none, and it automatically does it. So avatars, these are kind of cool. I'm sure that some of you, maybe all of you, and if you haven't seen it, you need to go find it because it's hilarious. The guy during COVID that needed to meet with the judge, it was a hearing, and he had an avatar set up where he was a potato and he didn't know how to get it off. So there's all kinds of like cool things that you can do. I'm a cow, so I can change my virtual background with my avatar. I'm out eating. So that's pretty cool. I'm a wandering cow. I went to San Francisco. So those are cool. Again, you just got to hit off or none, excuse me. Do the same thing with my virtual background. I'm going to click that because I'm still at work. Yay. So video filters is the next tab. It does some pretty cool stuff. Here's a corgi. That'd be from Morgan. Or I'm number one. I have to think that in my head. There's that. I'm a rabbit. Studio effects. This is for the ladies. I'm just going to tell you, this is for the ladies. So you can do all sorts of things here. I've got green eyebrows because I've got my color set to green. You have brown eyebrows, whatever that I want to do. I can have, let me turn that. I can have thinner eyebrows. I can have bushier eyebrows. I don't necessarily use that one. There's all kinds of like features in here. I can have a mustache. I can have a red mustache. Your opacity, you can make it darker. You can make it lighter. Whatever. That looks more like a Kool-Aid stain there. Whatever you want to do, whatever suits your fancy. The one that I use the most is the lipstick. It's not really a pretty color. That one's a little bit better. The only thing about this is when you put your hands wherever, it's going to change. Then you have down at the end of that, it says apply to all future meetings. So you can set your makeup and you don't have to worry about what you look like if you just roll out of bed in that. So, yeah, I think that's all that I have to show you. These are just some basics, some how-tos. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You know my personal email address there. However, I don't get to check it as often. It's tasia.charles@yahoo.com. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. It may not be the same day, it may be the next day or two before I can get to you. If you need immediate attention, and I check it pretty much every day, tcharles@asumh.edu is the one that I primarily keep up with. But if there's a question and you gear it toward your management and they don't know the answer, give me a shout. So, see you later.